Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, What If I'm Anthony, back with another video today. We're doing What If, Percy Jackson timelining. This will be a Talia Grace X, my own MC, OC, whatever you want to call it. This guy's name, I don't really know a good name, so, sorry about that. Right now we're just gonna name him Blake. Anyway, Blake looks exactly like Talia, but just no piercings and everything. As I said, Talia X Blake now. Now, Blake. Well, Blake was able to tap into his godly heritage much more than any demigod should be able to. Now, that isn't just because he also has the blessing of Zeus, which he doesn't give to many of his demigods. That's to do with the fact that, you know how Hercules rolled into Hera's DMs? No, I'm joking. Basically, he drank from Hera's, he drank Hera's breast milk. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. It's just the facts. Making him far superior to any demigod ever is, was, and will be. He's stronger than Hercules. Also, Killer? Yeah, basically, think of him like that. Because he does have white hair, by the way. And he basically has Killer's ability to trace lightning around his body, which he does frequently, like Zeus does. Moving at speeds faster than Hermes, and faster than Zeus. To clarify, this is Zeus in his non-godly form, meaning he can't access his full power. And, yeah. So one day, Blake, he's just doing his thing. Goes to Camp Hoff, he basically comes after him. And, Hera likes Percy. I mean, no, god damn it, not Percy. Like, she thinks he's an actual nice guy. And basically, Hades even likes him. To the point where Hades even gave him his blessing. Not in the wedding way, because, yeah, it's kind of weird. Basically, Percy's able... Basically, Blake's able to control shadows, just like any normal son of Hades would be able to, but, he's not Hades. He's not the son of Hades. And yeah. So this is 2 months before, 2 months before Talia Talia is meant to become a tree. Percy, Blake be doing his thing, he's going into the woods. He's going into the woods, he finds Camp Half-Blood, he walks in and goes like, "Aight, cool, I'm the son of Zeus." They all go like, "Oh, hell no, you ain't." Then he gets on, claimed, and they go like, "Oh, hell no." And they go like, "Oh, hell no, this is bullshit." And yeah. Time skip 2 months. Blake has quickly become the best fighter they have. Blake then hears screaming because he's outside on patrolling. So you know what he does? He does a blitz. If you know what that is, then you know. But basically, if you don't know what it is, basically he just does a Zeus blitz, which is basically him blitzing through blitzing really fast into an enemy, and he finds fucking giants. He goes like, "Hey yo, what the fuck?" Just he's older than Talia, so he is now the current child of prophecy. So yeah, he sees these giants, and he pulls out his sword. Basically, think of a lightsaber, but lightning. That's what the blade looks like, but in reality, it's basically just covered in lightning, but it makes it to the point where it makes it look like a lightsaber. But yeah, there's actual blade underneath and everything's, and it's quite good. I mean, yeah. It looks exactly like Riptide, but it just has electricity covering it to the point where it makes it look like a lightsaber. And basically, he starts slicing and punches the heads off the giants, like simple, easy bullshit. And he says hi to Grover because he knows Grover from camp. A short time skip at half a day. Talia is found out to be his stepsister, half sister, and as we know, Greek mythology don't give a fuck about if you're related or not. They give zero shits. Like, Jesus Christ, Zeus Hera, and she's his sister. And yeah, Blake quickly takes a liking to Talia, then thinking like it's overprotectiveness for her. Gains an overprotectiveness for her because she's technically his little sister. So yeah. Now there's a whole bunch of shit going on. Talia instantly has a crush on Blake. But she thinks he doesn't like him. Which leads her to be a bit depressed. But he's always there to cheer her up, and which makes her a lot less depressed. Yeah, when they're alone, most of the time he's hugging her. Like, legit how couples would. By the way, he grows his hair out. Like, I ain't talking about long, I'm talking about moderate long. And if you don't know what moderate long is, then god damn, you ain't a weeb. Yeah, he, like, they always have some sort of physical contact or something. Time skip, half a month. Talia's having a bad day. She's got beaten the shit out of. She's got shat on, basically, in fights. She's, like, pouting and everything. In a cute sort of way. And basically what happens is she goes to her cabin. God damn, I'm gonna need some sort of thing to help me out when my throat's killing me. Sorry about this, guys. I got some sort of throat bug or something. Anyway, she comes in all pouty in a cute sort of way. Blake notices this and goes up to her and, like, hugs her. Like, I'm talking about her around the neck. And she gets happier. I mean, she's still pouting. Still pouting in a cute sort of way. But more frustrated now. And he sees that it didn't help much. So he does something he hasn't done before. He does Itachi style. Now, if you don't know what Itachi style is, it's where you put your two fingers on their forehead and tap. And this causes her to perk up a bit. She goes like, "Hey, yo, what the?" He goes, "Itachi style." And yeah, it worked. Fast forward to yeah. Fast forward a bit over another half month. You can see Talia is peeved. She is basically getting her ass destroyed in Capture the Flag. You guys ain't gonna see shit. Anyway. She's getting her ass destroyed in Capture the Flag. Got beaten up by 5 King Ares campers. Oh yes, and what's it called? Yeah. Yeah, but they win. But she's still pissed because she got taken out. So, like, she has this unrelenting rage right now. And when she comes in, she goes, "Rah!" basically, and, she goes like, "God damn it!" and starts beating herself up and everything. So what Blake does is, he goes over to her, lifts her chin up, and kisses her. Like, straight on the lips. This causes her to, like, have a mental freak out. She blushes. Yeah, I know, I just said something that ain't believable, but it's gonna happen. But it's happening. And, she leans into it and kisses back. And he goes like, "You better now?" She goes like, "Yes." And then she asks, "So what does this make us?" And he goes like, what do you want this to make us? Friends with benefits or boyfriend, girlfriend? She goes like, boyfriend, girlfriend, but I want to keep it a secret from the rest. Alright, time skip to 2 weeks. Sorry, not 2 weeks. 2 days. You can see them relentlessly making out with each other. On his bed, which is now Talia's bed, because they sleep together. Because, goddamn, they went a long while. Shit, no, not 2 days. I didn't mean 2 days as in time skip. I meant 2 years. Yeah, let's go 2 years. Let's go 2 years. Those past 2 years have been good. Everything. Camp still don't know about them being together, which is actually kind of good. I'm gonna say they're like 6. No, not 16. I did have to set the age back a bit. Talia's actually was born same day as Percy. And Blake was born 2 months before her. So yeah. Right now they're like, yeah, give or take a month, give or take a few months. They're about like, goddamn, like 9. shit, FBI, don't come for my ass. No, I know that time skip was about. Yeah, let's time skip to where they're 12. No. Talia's 11, Percy's 12. Blake's 12. Yeah, then they're relentlessly making out. Yada yada yada. They, yeah, basically, then they get the quest to find Zeus's master bolt. And yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Basically, he finds the bolt, gets it back, gives Hades his helm, destroys fucking Ares' ass in combat. He just fucking electrocuted the motherfucker. That's all he really did. He did it Thor style as well. And, yeah. Basically, yeah. Now, time skip to when Blake and Talia walking up into Olympus to give this bolt back. Now, little insight into Blake's background. Blake was always abused by his mother. He'd have constant shards of glass embedded in his skin from when his mother would hit him with a wine bottle or something like that. So all over his shoulders and upper arms were cuts, scrapes, scar markings, pretty much anything. Yeah. And he, favors his, godly side of the family more. So, he has more of a connection with the god's side. Sorry. So, that's leaned him in to be able to further grasp the knowledge of and abilities of being a child of Zeus. So, yeah. Oh, yes, and he has the Curse of Achilles. Because his ass was dragged down into Tartarus by Luke's goddamn magic shoes. But, instead of it being the normal Curse of Achilles, the Curse of Achilles, there is no weak spot on him. Now, you notice I said on him. He only thought about a person. No weak spot. Meaning, no weak spot, but if that person dies, Curse of Achilles goes straight the back away, taking half his strength, and, half his strength away, not permanently, but for a good while. And when I say good while, I mean, like, I'm gonna only be able to battle at half strength for, like, nearly half a year. Sorry, half the time he had Curse of Achilles. But the moment it gets released, he has about 30 minutes that he can fight at strengths beyond Hercules when he ascended to godhood. And like, if he was to stomp on the ground, he could create earthquakes with ease. And yeah, anyway, he's giving the bolt back, and his father just gives him a sad smile because he knows his past. So yeah, he goes like, son, daughter. He goes, and uh, Blake just goes, sup. And he goes like, is it weird that I kind of want to keep the bolt? God damn it. He goes like, nah, not if you're like my rightful heir or some shit like that. By the way, I forgot to mention, if Zeus dies, Blake takes his throne. Meaning, basically, Blake has another, even more powerful version of lightning manipulation, whatever you want to call it, Zeus powers. Because he is directly he's the prince of Olympus, yeah. And yeah, Zeus takes it and he goes. He doesn't say, "I need to go clean this of the filth." Anyway, just Hades has a seat in the throne room. So Percy, Blake being a nice guy he goes, "Sup, Uncle Hades," and he just goes, "Sup, God damn, why do I keep saying Percy?" He goes, "Sup, like." Everyone's just going like, "How do you know each other?" "Oh, he's my champion." Because, just, Zeus has gotten up and gone behind his throne, about to walk out his own private little exit. And once he hears that, his head does a full 180, neck snap and everything. All the gods go like, what the fuck? He's just going like, what? You made this man your champion. Yeah. Zeus is like, I hereby declare, God damn it, Blake, my champion. And yeah. You think it make him even more OP to the point where he can rival gods in strength now? And I'm talking about minor gods, and he's a demigod. And that's without any of his lightning enhanced powers activated. Yeah. Now, I'm going to change prophecy up a little bit. Once a demigod of, demigod of the big three reaches 13 against the Lords, I'm going to say. Yeah, 13, it gives him 1 year. Because I don't want to do this for much longer. And because I want to get to the part where he becomes a god. So, yeah. yeah. Basically, Zeus says he knows everything about them being together, and they go. Talia blushes at this, and you're like, God damn. Anyway, time skip a year. Blake is seen battling Kronos and Luke's body. Being the shit out of Kronos, by the way. Legit kills Kronos, like, well, just stabs him. Even though he has the curse of Achilles, just stabs him with a lightning-enhanced lightsaber of a sword. There's a reason I said it's a lightsaber of a sword. Well, it just burned through the curse of Achilles. Burned, I tell you. Anyway, Blake gains, the abilities of time. Sorry, he gains anti-time manipulation. Basically what that does is, when someone goes to use time on him, it don't work no more. That's what he gained from beating Kronos. And something else, but that's coming up in a bit. He was offered godhood by his father, and Talia was also offered godhood. Fates came into him and said, "All hail, Prince of Olympus, Blake, God of Time." Kind of it. God of Time. Electrical currents, electricity, minor god of lightning, storms, and thunder. Also, minor god of speed, major god of motion, space, and yeah. Yeah. That's when I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Bye bye.